before.
So hard, Neil, so hard. Just like more people gets popular, more they are like, I don't want to pull this guy. I want this guy. No, not this guy, but this guy. That guy. No, no, no. This guy. Not that guy. This guy. I'm like, last
Man,
week.
what's going on, guys? So this is a little bit different arm wrestling topic than we normally talk about. Engin recently said he's had trouble making matches because guys want this guys and this guy wants that guy. You offer him this guy and he says, no, I want that guy. So as East versus West is getting big and they just keep getting bigger and bigger. Should Engin, as the promoter and the owner of the league, have the authority to make the matches, and if you don't want it, you just don't get to arm wrestle? Or should arm wrestlers have the right to pick their match? If you look at MMA, which is essentially the closest thing to arm wrestling because it's one-on-one, Dana White makes the matches. Him and his team decide the matches. Obviously, if you're a Conor McGregor, you fight who you want. That's like the Devin Laird of arm wrestling. You have to be such a big draw that you could arm wrestle the worst arm wrestler in the world and everyone's still going to tune in to watch it. If you're not at that level, which there's only one or two people like Devin and Levon, and or John Brzezinski, so there's three people, Devin, Levon, and John. John Brzezinski could arm wrestle a midget and everyone's going to tune in to watch it. If you're not one of those three people, at the level East versus West is getting, more and more great athletes are coming on the card. Engin should be able to make the matches that make sense, especially for the organization. If you're an arm wrestler, you accept the match he gives you, or you don't get to compete. That's my opinion. It's the same thing as the UFC. You take the fight no matter what, whether you agree with it or not, because you're going to get paid. If you're not bringing in the promotion for it to make sense for you to choose your own opponent, then you don't get to choose your opponent. And I think East versus West in arm wrestling is eventually getting to that point where it's going to be up to Engin and his team to make these matches, and you don't get to choose. You do what makes sense. You're not going to be able to pick and choose your opponent. Like Michael Todd listed off 8 people he wanted in a specific order. Michael Todd is in no situation whatsoever to choose his opponent. Who was it? Alex Kardeccia, same thing. Alex said, I want to face this guy and this guy. I don't want to face, he said he didn't want to face Michael Todd. I don't think Alex Kardeccia is a big enough name. I mean, he's popular, but he's not bringing in 10,000 pay-per-views to watch him arm wrestle specifically. No one cares enough about Alex in that sense. He doesn't have that popularity. Alex should take the match he's offered, or he just doesn't get to arm wrestle. That simple. That's what I personally think. What do y'all think? I think, personally, it needs to kind of go towards what UFC is. Dana White and his team makes the matches. Unless you're the Nate Diaz, the Conor McGregor, the George St. Pierre's of arm wrestling. It's not yourself. You're not Devin, Levon, or John. You don't get to pick and choose as you want. That's my opinion. What do y'all think? I hope y'all have a good one. Stay strong. Peace.